by head coach Ray Tanner. Coach, we're going to start off with an opening statement, and we'll open it up to questions.
As is the case in our game, pitching gives you an opportunity to win, and Tyler Webb was very good today. I felt that was one of the better performances he's had, since he became a Gamecock, and filling up the zones. Fastball had a little life to it. Got his changeup over, his breaking ball, stayed ahead in the count most of the day. And equally impressive was Cody Forsyth from Southern Illinois. He was good as well. His line looks good. He stayed out there all day, made some good pitches. He struck out the side in the first inning. After that, we didn't have the 3 strikeouts, but he did a good job.
Questions for Coach Tanner? John.
How has Tyler grown up as a pitcher since you saw him last year, making an opening weekend start?
I just think he's more comfortable. I mean, he came here to get an opportunity to get on the mound, and as a true freshman, it's not easy at this level, and he's worked awfully hard and got himself in a position to get some innings last year, got some starts, got some innings under his belt. I think he had 3 appearances out of the bullpen in the College World Series and came back in the fall. Did a nice job and put himself in a position to start, and looks like he wants to stay there.
Can you talk about Adam Matthews leading off today, getting 2 hits, 2 stolen bases, and kind of setting the table for you in the leadoff spot?
Did a good job for us. The athleticism that he has is as good as any player in the country, and he's tough. He's tough to defend because he can bunt both sides of the mound. He's got some power. You got to be careful with the way you pitch him, and he creates havoc for us if he can get on base. Even though he might not steal a base, he certainly makes the pitcher and catcher conscious of where he is, and then the hitter to get a chance to get a pitch to hit.
What did you see out of Jake Williams today, and why did you start him, and is he in line for more bats with his performance?
Well, he's a guy that has been a part of this program, for a year and a half now, 2 years, and he had the red shirt, and he's worked hard. He's gotten better. He made a name for himself in fall practice. Didn't have a great preseason, but he still ended up being our 4th outfielder. We needed to get him some reps. I told Marzilli today, I said, I'm not unhappy with you, and I'm not benching you to play Jake Williams, but Jake Williams needs to play. He needs to get some opportunities. And he made some hard contact today. He got the 1 big hit to help us get the 2 runs in, but he had a nice game offensively, and he's going to get some opportunities.
Mooney put a charge in the one today. You feel he's starting to come around a little bit?
Well, his numbers are not good, but his at-bats are better than his numbers indicate. He made a mistake today. He bunted at a pitch that was out of the zone, and he swung through a ball early. But he's trying to get comfortable here. He's doing a nice job in the field for us. He's playing great defense, and I probably put a little bit too much pressure on him offensively, putting him in a situation where he's got to advance runners, and he's trying to get his feet wet, and I'm asking him to execute a lot. So it's been a little bit difficult for him.
What made you happier today with the relief effort as opposed to last night when it just kept going and going?
Well, Harper came in and got a big strikeout for us. Their leadoff guy, he doesn't punch out too often, and Harper came in and kept that from being a sticky situation, and then he got out of the inning, and then Taylor's been throwing the ball well after the leadoff guy got a hit in the ninth. They had some righties coming, so we went with John, and he did a super job for us, keeping the ball down, getting some low strikes, and makes it nice when you get pitchers and you got guys from both sides that can come in and do a good job.
Scott?
I think today was the first time that Tyler Webb had ever thrown to Robert Berry as a catcher. Is this something you may look at as sort of being a steadfast combination on the weekend with Webb and Berry, because they work so well together today?
Well, you give me two or three more of those, and I'll say yes. But I thought Barry did a nice job back there. With Rosenberg situation with his back, and Barry, as you know, is our most versatile player. I thought he had a really, really good game behind the plate, and he can throw, and he received well today, and that was good for us. Not only did Webb have a good start, but you get a catcher to do a good job like Robert Barrett did. It takes some pressure off Brady Thomas.
Aaron?
Coach, nobody's gonna comment on it, so I'll ask you, it was typical Ray Tanner day, hour and 49 minutes, 40 nothing. I mean, what are your thoughts about the new bats and this new style of play that's coming around?
Yeah, I'm just gonna, it's you know, I'm still trying to get used to it, to be honest with you. You know, as the games have been going, and I'm in the dugout, you know, trying to figure out a way to manage it. You know, it's different than it used to be. It is different, and you have to really think. They crunched the ball pretty good in the early innings today in center field, and you know, Jackie goes back, and I've seen Jackie track a few balls over the years, and when he hit it, I'm thinking that ball could get out of here, and I watched Jackie go back, and I'm going, he's got it all the way, and you know, then Mooney hit a ball pretty good, and it's just halfway up the wall. It makes you really think about trying to move runners and get them in position, and trying to figure it all out. But I don't think we'll have an hour and 49 minutes all the time. But it's a different game.
Having said that, though, I count, by my count, of 119 pitches, the guys threw 82 strikes, plus Tyler Webb, I think, set down the leadoff guy every inning. It seems like when that happens, those things happen, you're going to have quick ball games.
Well, yeah, that certainly does make a difference. There's no question about that. But the bats take away some offense too. You know, I know there weren't that many balls hit deep, but there is less offense. I'm convinced of that. You had a pretty normal day today. Might have been a slight breeze, but the wind wasn't a factor. And even in batting practice, a few balls went out, but not that many. It's again, it's only 5 games, but it appears to be a different game. You have to think. You have to really think twice about moving runners early. You know, historically, I would never move a runner early. I just wouldn't do it. I wouldn't give away an out. I mean, you start moving runners first, second, third inning, you're giving away outs, and I wouldn't do that. And now I got to think about trying to get a run when you can get one.
Any other questions for Coach? All right, thank you all. 1:15.